It's Easter time, and it's time to update my children's Easter baskets. I have 4 children, and 2 of them are a little bit older, still old enough to do an Easter egg hunt, but I want their baskets to not look so juvenile. So here are some ideas that I've come up with. A couple years ago, I was lucky enough at an event, I was given 4 free Easter baskets. Now, 3 of them were pink and 1 was white. At the time, I had 1 boy and 1 girl, and it worked out fine. But as my family grew, I now have 3 boys and 1 girl. So instead of giving up on the Easter baskets, I went ahead and spray painted enough of the pink ones so that I now have 3 white baskets and 1 pink basket. My daughter, however, didn't appreciate the pink liner that was inside the pink basket anymore. So we decided to get rid of all the liners that were a little juvenile looking and go ahead and make our own. So we went through the scrap material and picked out different pieces of scraps that we could make into our own liners. It was pretty easy. All I did was I cut out a basic square that I could set inside of the basket. For example, my daughter's here. And then also, I didn't have enough of this fabric and she liked it. So what we did is we cut out a nice little rabbit and appliqued it, which is ironing, so I didn't have to sew anything. And then we made some nice zigzag edges. Again, I wanted this to be quick and easy and I didn't want to have to sew. So after you cut out your square and embellish it any way you want, you go ahead and push your liner down so that you have these nice little edges here. To finish off your edges, all I did was I took some grommets, attached the grommets with, I used some twine, but really you could use whatever you want. You could use a fun ribbon that you like, something lacy if you wanted it to be a little bit girlier. I had some rickrack over here somewhere. You could use rickrack. Basically, anything that you want that would kind of go with your theme or your children's outfit or whatever. And then also to sort of make the baskets a little bit more fun. This liner's for that basket there. You could go ahead and embellish your basket at this point. Our handles on our baskets sort of flop around a little bit. If you push it hard enough, you can get it to stay up. Some baskets have a fixed handle. Ours are a little bit like that. But if you had like a fixed handle on your basket, it would be fun to stick a bow of some sort, any bow that goes with your fabric. That doesn't really go, but it would be fun to do. I also think it would be fun if you have any leftover fake greenery from anything else, or if you wanted to go buy it. Take a tiny bit of greenery, or not greenery, but flour, and you can sort of wrap it around there so that it sort of sits and hangs off the side. You could sort of wrap it around the handle a little bit. I would cut off all this extra down here, but you could wrap it around here, attach it with some floral tape if you wanted to just kind of have it stick out on top. I think it's best to leave a little area for hands so that they don't have to grab onto this stuff here. I also saw, and I think these look adorable with the ticking, for my baskets this year, I got these little carrots from Pier-One, and I've seen them at a lot of different stores. But you could go ahead and take your bunch of carrots. My youngest son is really into Peter Rabbit, and I'm a huge fan of Beatrice Potter, and so I grew up, my mom read me all of those stories. And so our whole theme this year is kind of a vintage Peter Rabbit, sort of brightly colored colors and fun things like that. So for our kids, I'm going to do that. And then whatever you fill your children's baskets with. It's a fun way to update used leftover scraps that you might have of fabric. I really did not buy anything to do this project. I just went through all my leftover scraps, found pieces, cut them out, and had the kids help kind of decide what they wanted. And if you wanted also, you could tie a bow up here. Really, your options are endless. Get out all your scraps, get your children involved. They can have some fun decorating. And if you don't like it next year, or if you just want to change everything out next year, go do it again next year. So have fun creating.